Hello everyone. I hope you guys are doing amazing. In this video, I'll be telling you about what is in Canadian Experience class, that is CEC. And in this, I'll let you know whether you're eligible, whether you're not eligible, and how just a basic understanding of it. So, Canadian Experience class is basically a path for skilled workers with Canadian experience. Canada's foreign skilled workers and the international students, they may be eligible for a fast track PR, permanent resident, through Canadian Experience class. Now, starting in 2008, yes, it started in 2008, and this program they have given foreign skilled workers and international students who have graduated from Canada a path so that they'll be eligible for PR through this. Now, who is eligible? Let's see. We've been talking about if you're eligible, but what do you mean? What is the eligibility criteria? One, you have to meet the language levels, which is that means you have to give IELTS or any other language test that makes sure that you're meeting the Canadian language benchmark, which is in reading, writing, speaking, and listening. Then you should have at least 1 year of skilled work experience in Canada in the last 3 years. So for instance, I'm applying now, which is in 2022, and starting from 2019 to 22, in these last 3 years I should have at least 1 year of experience. Let's assume I had a 1 year of work ex in 2015, so that doesn't make me eligible. You have to have at least 1 year of skilled Canadian experience. I'm going to come back to what skill is, but focus 1 year of Canadian experience in the last 3 years. If you're applying now, within the span of 3 years, that 1 year should fall. At least 1 year. If it's more, it's good. More the merrier. Now, you can have this experience with the help of a full-time job, which is 30 hours per week for 12 months, or an equal amount of part-time work. Make sure it's 30 hours per week in 52-week period. It's not you have met the hours, but the work period is 56, 58, or 60. No, it has to be in the 12 months. Third, you should have gained you have gained foreign experience by we have gained this experience by working in Canada while under temporary residence with with the authorization to work, of course. So that's how it will work. Also understand there's a specific classification which is needed, which is national occupation category, which is NOC. So if you want to apply for Canadian experience class, you have to fall in NOC O, A or B, or 0, A or B. This C, D also, but if you fall in that, you cannot be a part of your Canadian experience class. As simple as that. Now, international students who graduate from Canada, Canadian designated institution, which is designated learning institution, which is DLI, they may apply for this a year after of work. When they finish this, then they apply for their PGWP, right? They get the work permit, and then once they work, and then a year later they can apply for this. So if you have graduated from a Canadian designated learning institution, then of course you become eligible for this. Now, this is it about. Next, who is not eligible? Now we have understood who's eligible. Let's focus on who's not eligible. Volunteers, unpaid interns, self-employed people, they are not eligible for the pay. Also, work hours obtained on a full-time student are also not the criteria for eligibility, even if it is a co-op, and work experience has to be for 52 weeks, like 30 hours per week. No additional hours should be there. Also, you cannot use this when you want to stay, or when you're going to go for Quebec. Quebec will have their own way and own provincial thing. So whatever I'm telling you now is not what you would need for Quebec. You're going to refer separately to their whatever qualifications and criteria they have. Now, what are the next steps? Now, moving on, what are the next steps? Let's assume you're eligible and all, whatever. You are falling into that criteria. You are happily eligible now. Now you have to get your documents ready for your profile. Now, when you have to build your profile, you need your passport or any of your travel document. You would need your language test. You would need your Canadian experience, or if you are in a foreign country, then you would need your credentials to be verified by ECA. And then what else do you need? You would need your any provincial nomination if it's there, any written job offer, any offer if you have obtained any, your proof of funds. Then you would need certification of qualification in a trade occupation. If you were here in Canada, you would need proof of funds. I already told you. So you have to maintain these, you have to make sure you have these documents. Also, when you receive your invitation to apply, your ITA, you will need to respond in order to apply for PR. It's not you've got an ITA and you are done and you're going to land in Canada one day. No, you have to apply and then you've got to do whatever. Like you have to do your police verification, your medical test, anything which is required needs to be done. So this is all about Canadian experience class. I really hope it was helpful. Understand, I'm just going to quickly say a few things. If you have graduated from a designated learning institution, you apply for PGWP, 1 year later you're eligible for this, because you need to have at least 1 year of Canadian experience, and that 1 year should fall in the last 3 years whenever you're applying. So if you're applying now, within the last 3 years you should have that 1 year. If you want to apply in 2023, then that means from 2020 to 21, 21 to 22, 22 to 23, you should have that. So please keep in mind, you might have Canadian experience previously somewhere flying around in the past. It has to be 3 years, within 3 years when you are applying. So that's all about it. If you have any questions, please email me, write in your comments and just let me know. Take care. Bye.